Got the bread strapped on for the day.
That's how you carry your lunch around town. Strap it to your backpack.
We woke up this morning in Nelson. We stayed the night in Pine Haven Hotel. It's been nice to dry out our socks and have a nice place to sleep, and we've both showered and eaten lots of food. Now we're in the town. Nelson's a very sleepy town. There's really not much here. They have a pub, a kiosk that sells the basics, a BP, and a few places like guest houses and that thing to stay. So very, very hard to find somewhere that was able to do our laundry. So we managed just to wash our socks and things that were in need of a wash in the sink and dry them overnight in the heater in our room. So that's been good. So we're heading off early this morning to Lake Moneybag. Got the bread strapped on for the day.
That's how you carry your lunch around town. And on your hike, strap it to your backpack.
So we've just left Nelson. It's like 10:30 in the morning. We had lots of pieces of bread for breakfast this morning and got some dim sims from the kiosk. So we're nice and stocked up for our walk out to the coast this morning. Perfect weather. It's supposed to be nice and sunny for us for the next couple of days, which is exciting. And we can smell the salty breeze, so we must be getting close to the ocean. So hurrah!
Just made it onto Discovery Bay National Park, and apparently you cannot swim at this beach. The reason being, can't remember.
We don't know the reason.
We don't know the reason.
It's very rough and wild.
Yeah, this beach looks really rough compared to around where we live in Torquay. It's kind of more Irish. It's really wild, and it just goes for kilometres and kilometres and kilometres. But yeah, it's good to finally get to the beach after 5 days in the forest, so a change of scenery is always good. The only bad thing is we have to walk on the sand, and the sand is quite soft, so it might be a tough 25 kilometres, I think. But either way, it's good to be out in the sun here of the lovely 17 degrees and really enjoying ourselves so far. White jelly beans, unsure of them. Anywho, we've been walking for probably, I don't know, what, 10 kilometres? And we haven't seen a single person, and we won't see a single person probably for the remainder of the 15 kilometres. But we have no idea how long we are going to be on this beach for. We estimated about 15 kilometres, maybe even 20 kilometres. So hopefully the tide stays out so we don't get trapped in. But it looks like it's going to be a long 4 to 5 hours on this beach, but it's very peaceful. No one around, just us in the ocean, so it's been really good so far. And we got jelly beans. What more could you want? So we think we've just come to the exit of the 15 kilometres on the beach or so. You know, either backing land towards Lake Moneybag, which is where we're staying tonight, or you can stay on the beach and go that way. The inland's an extra kilometre, but we think it'll be a bit easier to walk on because the sand's so soft. But we're not too sure if this is the correct way or not. We found a Great Southwest walk sign up there. We're just going to go up this sand dune here and just go check it out to make sure we're on the right track. Well, turns out this is correct way to go, and we'll probably just stop here and have some lunch, and then we'll continue on in the afternoon a bit further. Unreal views though, I'll show you just down there, it's just beautiful. What's on the menu?
Got some salami peanut butter wraps.
Yeah.
We're saving our loaf of bread for dinner. So we're going to be meringue. Delicious.
Finished product.
There you go.
Our everyday lunch. Salami on wrap, peanut butter in there as well. This has to be one of the best lunches you can get, especially when hiking. Pretty light to carry, delicious, and there's probably enough calories to get you through, I think. Cheers.
That's lunch all done, and now we have maybe 12 to 15 more Ks before camp. Woohoo, let's go.
Bit of a sketchy section up here. Prime spot for snakes. Lots of bushland, and it's quite warm today now. It's at least 20 degrees. Full sun, so they'll be out sunbaking. So just being quite cautious on where we step. I'm a bit paranoid, as we probably should be, but be careful. Should be fine.
So we came out of Nelson and we walked directly along the beach. See how the line's like right on the edge?
Yeah.
And then we came to this spot and we could choose to go inland along the beach. We will come along the beach. But see how it's like not perfectly along the beach?
Yeah.
So it's like a little bit up, and then we'll be into camp. We're gonna have to like go backwards a bit.
How's it going for you?
Fun. Just want to be out of this part. Just seems like there's gonna be lots of snakes around. Can't wait to get to camp. Filter some water that doesn't taste like South Australia water, because their water is terrible. Come on. So we're back to the beach now. We've passed a sign that said if you wanted to go the inland route, that in 1 kilometre there is a car park and you take that to go the inland route. We just checked the tides though, and it's out all day until like 9:30 tonight. So we decided we're just going to keep going on the beach because I'm super scared of skates and I did not enjoy that part just now. It seemed too warm and perfection for snake turbo. So we're going to walk the rest on the beach. Woohoo! 16.5 kilometres on the beach. We've made it off, and now we're in sand dunes that apparently move and change. So we've just done 24 kilometres along the sand. Finally we saw a sign coming up here, and we're heading to our campsite at Lake Monibiong, and we've just had our first view, which is pretty cool. It's a very long lake, so we're excited to head into camp now. It's very hot and it's been a long day.
We finally made it to camp about 4 p.m. It's been a tough day on the beach, 25 kilometres and it's warm. But we're finally here. I think we'll rest up now and set up our tent and just chill out. Very tired, knackered. Time for a cherry ripe, I think, so.
Oh yes.
We'll speak to you tomorrow. So we finally finished the 60 kilometres along the beach, and last night we arrived to the Capes and Bays section. We witnessed the best sunset we've seen since Thailand. It was magnificent. Today and tomorrow is all Capes and Bays, so we've got Cape Bridgewater and some blowholes to see today, so hopefully we can show you a good view of that. And we've got a cafe we're heading to for breakfast as well. It's got a pretty handy menu there, so banana smoothies on the cards, but we'll keep you up to date. These cliffs are just amazing. The way the ocean hits the rocks and just explodes up into the air, it's just brilliant. It's so good to capture in slow motion. Just a beautiful section of the trail so far. It feels like we're on Mars with like this rocky kind of landscape area. And then it feels like we're somewhere completely different. Not to mention that there is some wind turbines in the background as well, and they've been with us for the last kilometres. It just sounds like a helicopter blowing off every 3 seconds.
Kind of seems like there's more than one blowhole here. There's a couple that are being smashed in so high. It's not even high tide. Imagine if we were here in the next 4 hours, it would be maybe a bit fuller, but this, I like it.
If you can see in the background over here, they look exactly like the cliffs of Moher in Ireland. The resemblance is just uncanny, especially with like the mist from the sun and the water over the mountains there. Exactly what happens to the cliffs of Moher. These might even be better, to be honest. I'll tell you what, we had zero expectations coming into Bridgewater and Cape Nelson. We did not expect to see these cliffs or this ocean smashing into the rocks. Nothing. So this has actually probably been the best part of the trail so far. And we're very glad we came with no expectations because we've been pleasantly surprised. And it's free. Like something like this, and it's like a massive tourist attraction in other countries. It costs you a bit to get in, but there's no one out here. It's just, oh, it's brilliant. So we just stopped by at the cafe at Bridgewater, got ourselves an egg hollandaise with ham on English muffins, and Lauren got a smashed peas on sourdough toast with 2 eggs and halloumi. It was delicious. Now we got one problem, we have run out of memory storage on our camera. We've only got 1 day left to go, so that's okay. It did last a little while, but I'll make sure I buy a new SD card. We've got 20 kilometres to go until camp tonight. It's about 12 o'clock. So it'll probably take us 4 and a bit hours or so. But the weather's going to be good the whole way. So we've got 3 kilometres of beach walking here, and then the rest will be on the cliffs of Cape Nelson into camp. But for now, thank you and goodbye. Actually, I've got a joke. What did the cheese say to himself when he looked it in the mirror? Halloumi.